that I want to talk about quickly is taxes. Now, people are under a lot of stress right now. We've got to do something about oil prices. Absolutely have to. But one thing we don't want to do is make matters worse for people. And we're getting ready to see that right now. Now, when I was governor of Virginia, I cut taxes $1.5 billion for working families. That's been made, I think, crystal clear. I did exactly what I said I was going to do. And as a United States Senator, I'm going to work to reduce the cost of government and eliminate earmarks and pork barrel spending. People who are out there working understand. People out there understand that these earmarks and these pork barrel special interest spending comes right out of their pockets and adds to, once again, the pressure of their households. Now, Mark Warner said that when he ran for governor, he would not raise taxes on the people of Virginia, of course, and as we know from the discussions we've had, that he's broken his word and raised taxes $1.4 billion on the working Virginians of this state. Now, he says he wants to roll back some or all of these tax cuts that have been put into place at the federal level. 2001, 2003, we put federal tax cuts in place. And now, I say that they should stay. Mark Warner says they should go. Let me tell you the consequences of this constant tax policy that we're seeing out of Mark Warner. What are the consequences of this? The Democrats in Congress, not the Democrats on the streets out here, the Democrats in Congress tell you that these federal tax cuts are just for the rich. They say that so that they can persuade people that these kind of tax cuts should go away. Well, I'm here to tell you they're not just for the rich. This is a living, breathing reality. If these tax cuts go away, we're going to see an increase in the marriage penalty for families. We're going to see a diminution, a decrease of the child care credit. We're going to see an increase of brackets across the board. We're going to see an increase in the estate tax to over 50%. We're going to see an increase in dividends for senior citizens who are drawing dividends to help supplement their retirement income. We're going to see increases on capital gains taxes. Every report indicates that if these tax cuts go away and the taxes therefore go up, we're going to see a loss of 1 million jobs. And people right now in the United States of America and in Virginia are insecure about their jobs. They're concerned about what might happen. And yet, at the same time, Mark Warner continues to follow the same pro-tax pattern. I'm here to tell you, I just don't get it. And Mark Warner is like a tax-hungry piranha. Right? There's just no end. There's just no end to Mark Warner's appetite for other people's tax money, and we're not going to have that in the United States Senate. The Attorney General has spoken eloquently about national security issues, and it is true that not only am I an Army veteran, John McCain is a Navy veteran, and we care about this country and its security. I chaired the National Commission on Homeland Security and Terrorism for 5 years. I was the governor of Virginia during the 9/11 attack. Chaired the Board of Visitors of the Air Force Academy. I understand what it is. I've traveled to foreign countries. I've been in Israel. I've been in Afghanistan and Pakistan. I understand the challenges that are facing this country. And they're very serious. And they're going to be with us for a while as we move forward to do what's necessary to protect this nation. Absolutely to protect this nation. But yet, Mark Warner urges that we support Barack Obama, who he himself has virtually no foreign policy experience, and Mark Warner has no foreign policy experience, so he would not recognize in Barack Obama a man who says that we should be negotiating with Iran and lending the prestige of the presidency of the United States to the leader of Iran, when Iran is over there right now financing and providing the terrorists who are attacking our men and women in uniform right now in Iraq. And we can't have that. Iran is a serious challenge. It's a serious challenge because of their nuclear program that is ongoing right now, and that challenge confronts us in the future. And hopefully we'll have people in the United States Senate, and hopefully I'll be in the United States Senate, and hopefully I'll have people like John McCain in the White House to provide the kind of strength necessary so that we don't have future catastrophes in foreign policy issues. We're going to preserve our Virginia values. We're going to stand for the propositions of faith and family and patriotism and free enterprise and Second Amendment rights, Second Amendment firearm rights for people. We're going to do these things. And primarily, I'm going to be the kind of senator you can trust. When I say I'm going to do something, I do what I say I'm going to do. I keep my word. I do what I say I'm going to do. Mark Warner is an elite limousine liberal who says one thing to get elected and does something else when he's in office. And we can't have that kind of senator either. this is the beginning of a working families tour. We have now appeared in Norfolk and in Richmond and here in Northern Virginia. And now we're going to be starting a tour, and we're going to do 40 other cities and counties as we move forward. And we're going to talk about the concerns people have. I tell you now, based on my experience, people out there are concerned. They're under stress. They're not sure that they can make ends meet. They're not sure that they can make their jobs, pay their bills. And they want help, and we're going to give them some help. We're going to give them reduced gas prices. We're going to cut government spending, lower taxes, preserve our values, and keep America safe. And nobody has the luxury of sitting on the sidelines. There's too much at stake in this election. And so join us, and we'll get America moving to the right changes again. Thank you very much.